The ceremony will begin in approximately 10 minutes. Please note a change in tonight's printed program. The colors will be presented by the Lone Star College Montgomery Fire Science Program. As we prepare to begin, kindly silence your cell phones and make your way to your seats. Please remain seated during the processional. Thank you, and we look forward to celebrating with you this evening.
push you. Good evening. Buenas noches. Welcome to the Lone Star College 2026 Baccalaureate Commencement Ceremony. Thank you, friends and family, for joining us for this special event. I am Dr. Rigoberto Jose Rincones Gomez. It is my honor to serve as Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. I would like to take this moment to express my sincere appreciation to the Lone Star College Board of Trustees and Chancellor Mario K. Castillo for their support and dedication to the college and our students. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you are able for the presentation of colors by the Lone Star Montgomery Fire Science Program and the National Anthem of the United States of America, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by Professor Kenneth Redding.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Cadets Brooks and Schwartz. Lone Star College has established a strong legacy of leadership, one that continues to thrive under the guidance of our leaders. I would like to introduce our dignitaries joining us this evening. Please stand and be recognized. Trustee Miriam Saldivar, Vice Chair. Trustee Aisha Wilson, Secretary. Cabinet members, Dr. Bridget Johnson, Executive Vice Chancellor, Operations. Dr. Deidre Prince, Vice Chancellor, Marketing and Communications. Dr. Quentin Wright, President, Lone Star College, Houston North. Dr. Doris Reedhart, President, Lone Star College, Montgomery. Dr. Lee Ann Knott, President, Lone Star College Tomball. Administrators, Dr. Christina Haggerty, Senior Associate Vice Chancellor, Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Megan Marivelis, Interim Executive Dean, Baccalaureate Program. Dr. Brandy Crawford, Executive Director at RN to BSN. You have a crowd. We would also like to thank our faculty and staff for joining us tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates and share in this special moment. Graduates, we are so proud that you have chosen Lone Star College to enhance your academic career. Take a moment to soak in all the energy around and the excitement in this room. These are your accomplishments that we are celebrating tonight. This is my favorite part of my favorite day of the academic year, seeing your smiles, your family support, and the support of your faculty all come together in a celebration of you. This is just the beginning. Your newly earned degree will lead to great opportunities and will change your life. Graduates, note that you are about to receive today, that you have earned. And no one can take that away from you. You have proven that you can do anything when you set a goal and you set aside the time to get it done. We wish you all success. Remember that you have many individuals here who want to continue to support you, and feel free to stay connected to LSC. You will always be part of the LSC family. It is with their leadership that we provide stellar educational opportunities, enrich life, and prepare a skilled workforce. Please welcome Dr. Christina Haggerty, Senior Associate Vice Chancellor of Curriculum and Instruction.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to serve as the Senior Associate Vice Chancellor of Curriculum and Instruction. I would like to introduce our outstanding bachelor faculty. Their dedication, scholarship, and inspiration are the foundation of excellence in our bachelor degree programs. Faculty, if able, please stand and remain standing as your name is called. Faculty of Bachelor of Applied Science in Emergency Management, Dr. Laura Gehrig, Department Chair. Mr. Kenneth Redding. Faculty of Bachelor of Applied Science in Energy Manufacturing and Trades Management, Dr. Sheila Jennings, Department Chair. Dr. Les Hall. Dr. Ibram Muratali. Faculty of the Bachelors of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity, Dr. Greg Lindstrom, Department Chair. Dr. Deborah Watson. Dr. Darlene Bourgeois. Faculty of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, RN to BSN program, Dr. Julie Kendall. Dr. Connie Noller. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to recognize our amazing adjunct faculty. If you are able, adjuncts, please stand and be recognized if you're with us. Thank you for all that you do for our students. Please be seated. Our keynote speaker today is someone who prioritizes showing up for most of our community when it matters. She is someone who runs toward the storm, lifts others as she climbs, and never loses sight of the community she serves. Lizeth Hernandez began her journey in public service in 2009 as an intern. Today, she serves as Communications Supervisor for the Harris County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, where she leads the team responsible for reaching and protecting more than 5 million people across one of the most diverse counties in the United States. Her impact goes beyond managing emergencies. She doesn't just build a career, she's built a pipeline so the next generation could follow. She holds a Bachelor of Arts in Communications from the University of Houston and a Bachelor of Applied Science in Emergency Management from Lone Star College, a fellow graduate who knows exactly what it took to get where you're sitting today. Graduates, you are about to step into a world that needs your voice, your skills, and your courage. There is no one better to send you forward than a woman who has dedicated her life doing exactly that, using communication as a tool for empowerment, connection, and resilience. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Lizeth Hernandez.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, proud parents, friends and family, and above all, the remarkable class of 2026. Thank you for being here to share in this moment. Today, we're celebrating something real, years of effort, sacrifice, and determination. Before we go any further, look around you. Look at the people sitting beside you. Look at all the people who showed up for you today. Let's also recognize the people that made this possible. To the families, the friends, the mentors, the faculty who showed up along the way, this moment also belongs to you. Please join me in giving all of them a round of applause. This proud mom would also like to share that just yesterday, on this very stage, my son, who is in his senior year of high school, also graduated from Lone Star College with his Associates of Science. And in 2 weeks, he'll be getting his high school degree. So a big congratulations to all graduates for this celebration, such momentous occasion. It was just 2 years ago that I stood on this same stage as part of the class of 2024. Going back to school for a second time in my mid-30s was not part of my plan. It just sort of happened. But it became one of the best decisions I've ever made. And while I was here, I saw something I will never forget. People from completely different walks of life showing up with the same goal. Some came straight from high school, others came back after being away for years. Some balanced work, family, and responsibilities that didn't stop just because school had started. Everyone had different paths, different challenges, but the same determination. Now, let's be real for a second. This isn't exactly the everything is fine era that we're living in. Many of us can agree with that. The world feels loud, chaotic. Every time we turn on the news, we see something unbelievable. I'm not going to lie, the things that we see on social media and on the news, they can be scary and even heartbreaking. But here's what makes today different. Today is one of the few moments that you get to decide who you're going to be in this world. Today, that noise can be shut out. Today is the start of the next step in your life, a step that can lead to a mountain of success. But remember, success was never meant for easy times. Leadership was never meant for easy times. It was made for moments like this, moments that require courage, moments that demand clarity, moments where someone has to step forward. And whether you planned it or not, that someone is you. And if you're sitting here and thinking, I'm not ready for that, I had a whole other plan, let me tell you, there's no exact I'm ready moment. Because if you're waiting for things to slow down before we step up, you're probably going to be waiting a long time. We don't wait for perfect conditions. We rise to meet the moment. Let me share a quick story with you, because if you're going to take anything with you tonight, let it be this. Your starting point does not define your ending. I'll be honest, I was never one that was planning to go to college. I was just going to graduate high school and be done with it. I used to say all the time, school is not for me. I had already decided who I thought I was, and at the time, obviously, I was young, I was unaware of life, and I knew that everything was just a little bit chaotic around me. Adding school didn't feel realistic. I was the oldest of my siblings, and responsibility came very quick. I remember standing in line at a neighborhood park, on weekends sometimes, just waiting for a boxed meal. A sandwich, a chips, an apple. It wasn't easy. But when you're in it, you don't always step back and analyze your situation. I was little. I didn't know any better. You just figure out how to keep going. I didn't grow up with a roadmap. I didn't have clear examples of what success looked like. But sometimes, all it takes is that one person, that one moment. And I'll never forget a teacher in high school who grabbed me by my arm, walked me into another classroom, sat me down, and said, "This is where you belong." And it was literally just the advanced classes. I was suddenly sitting next to students I so badly wanted to be like. Those with their straight A's, their science fair project winnings, and that moment stayed with me. Because somewhere, someone saw something in me I hadn't seen yet. From that point on, something shifted. I became the first in my family to go to college, and at 20 years old, I had my son. And I remember being told, "You're not going to finish college. You'll end up just like everybody else." But I showed up, tired, pregnant, uncertain, but I finished at the top of my class. Today, I have 2 degrees, and I've spent more than 10 years in my career. I serve as a communication supervisor for the county's Office of Emergency Management, but here's the truth. It's never been about the title. To me, service is service, and that mindset just came from life, making sure what needed to get done gets done. And it's so ironic to me now that I work in emergency management, the system designed to help safeguard the communities for preparing for, responding to, and recovering from disasters, something I didn't even know existed back then. In 2001, when I was about 15 years old, Tropical Storm Allison hit the Houston region, and it completely flooded our home. It wasn't just rainwater, it was bayou overflow water. Imagine that, everything destroyed, absolutely 0% salvageable. And I remember that night. It had already been raining nonstop. The street was looking like a slow-moving river. And I'll never forget, a big pickup truck drove by and threw all the water inside my home. And within minutes, it was rising. My mom told me, grab a change of clothes. My dad had my brother on his shoulder, our dog under his arm, a suitcase under the other. And by the time we stepped outside, the water was up to my chest. So I want you to imagine that. Just when you were in your home, safe, suddenly you're up to your chest in bayou rainwater. Everything we owned, gone. No backup plan. We walked down the street in this high water to a small hotel in the corner. Everyone from the neighborhood did. We all went to the second floor. We were stranded there for 3 days. No power, no running water. The only food we had was dry cereal and bread from the motel. My family was uninformed and unprepared. Yes, that's on us. We just had a big, now what? We had a choice. Wait for things to be good again or move forward with what we had. So we rebuilt. No one came to save us. No one came to answer all of our questions. And that's when I learned something I've never forgotten. You don't wait for things to get better. You get better at responding. And that's one of the reasons I went back to school, knowing that I could help others who probably had encountered what we did following a disaster. I knew from my experience that I wanted to help. to help guide my community. And now I can. Now I'm on the other side of it. I don't know about you guys, but how many of you have ever thought, am I really supposed to be here? Am I ready for this? And here's what I want you to understand. Readiness is not what's qualifying you. Courage does. The willingness to step forward, the decision to try even when things are uncertain, because life is not waiting for you to feel prepared. It's waiting for you to show up. And here's something no one says enough. You don't need to have everything figured out. Right now, some of you may have a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, and that's great. But life has a funny way of rewriting plans. Careers change, dreams evolve, doors close, and others open. So instead of asking, am I on the right path? Start asking, am I becoming the right person? Because if you focus on who you are, your discipline, your integrity, your character, you'll be able to walk any path. Don't measure your life by someone else's version of success. It's tempting, especially now. You scroll through social media and you see people your age getting promoted, buying a house, launching a business, traveling the world, and you'll think, am I behind? The answer to that is no. You're on your timeline, not theirs. Not your neighbors, not your classmates, not the person you compare yourself to at 11:30 at night. Your timeline is yours. And let's talk about something that matters more than what's on your resume. Who you lift up along the way. Because at the end of your life, people will not remember your job title. They'll remember how you made them feel. They'll remember whether you showed up, whether you listened, whether you cared. One of the greatest responsibilities you now carry is to use what you've learned, not just to advance yourself, but to improve the lives of others, to lift up those who are struggling, to lead even when it's uncomfortable. Please remember these 3 things. 1, be disciplined. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. It's what keeps you up when you don't feel like it. It's what keeps you going when times get hard. 2, be kind. Not just polite, kind. There's a difference. Kindness takes an effort. It takes intention. And in a world that can feel divided, kindness is powerful. And 3, be strong. You're stronger than you think. But strength is not built when things are easy. It's built in the moments when you want to quit and you choose not to. Class of 2026, you're stepping into a world that is complex, fast-moving, and sometimes uncertain. But you're not stepping into it unprepared. You're stepping into it equipped with knowledge, with experience, and most importantly, with the ability to make a difference. So go forward with courage. Go forward knowing that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. Willing to try, willing to grow, and willing to lead. And when life gets hard, and it will, remember, you've already done the hard things. You've already overcome challenges. You've already proven that you're capable of more than you thought. So stand tall, take that step, and don't wait for permission to be who you're meant to be. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now go make your mark. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hernandez, for your encouraging words for our graduates. I'm Dr. Megan Maravellis, Executive Dean of the Bachelor's Programs. To our graduates, you've earned this moment through dedication and perseverance. You're entering fields that need you, ready to lead, innovate, and make real impact. Congratulations. At this time, we would like to recognize one student from each program who has stood out for their academic excellence and unwavering commitment. Please welcome Dr. Laura Gehrig, Faculty and Department Chair for the BAS in Emergency Management Program.
Quentin Ewan. Quentin Ewan, EMBAS. This year, we're proud to recognize a graduate who embodies the spirit of lifelong learning and selfless service to the community. Though he has walked in this arena in the past to support the safety and security of previous ceremonies as a dedicated law enforcement officer, he would join us tonight in a cap and gown to celebrate his own significant academic achievement. With an extensive background in public safety and emergency medical services, he has consistently demonstrated an ability to lead with a calm, focused presence in a high-pressure environment. Beyond his professional duties, his commitment to his neighbors is evidenced by his volunteer work supporting vulnerable populations, always emphasizing the human element behind every strategic plan. We are honored to recognize his hard work, the addition of new knowledge and skills to his role as a professional protector, and his unwavering dedication and resilience in our community, now as a graduate of Lone Star College with a Bachelor's of Applied Science in Emergency Management. Congratulations, Quentin.
Please welcome Dr. Sheila Jennings, Faculty and Department Chair for the BAS in Energy, Manufacturing, and Trades Management Program.
The EMT Management Program would like to recognize Zachary Wood for academic excellence. Throughout the program, Zachary consistently demonstrated exceptional decision-making, preparedness, discipline, and professionalism. Zachary earned his first degree from Lone Star College in process technology, and he currently leads a globally distributed design team in the oil and gas sector, specializing in refinery and chemical plant turnarounds. In addition to his professional and academic accomplishments, Zachary is a devoted husband and father of two, including a newborn just 1 month old. Congratulations, Zachary.
Please welcome Dr. Deborah Watson, Faculty for the BAT in Cybersecurity Program.
It's my great pleasure to present the Academic Excellence Award to Michael Reyes. Michael has been everything that we hope for in a cybersecurity student: prepared, curious, and fully engaged in every class. His written work consistently set the bar high. I'm sure the other students didn't like that very much. His self-driven approach to learning showed a genuine passion for the field, but what truly sets Michael apart is the way he lifts up those around him. He's the kind of classmate who makes everyone better, a quiet leader, a generous peer, and a role model for the next generation of cyber professionals. Michael, congratulations. The future of cybersecurity is brighter because of students like you.
Please welcome Dr. Brandy Crawford, Executive Director for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, RN to BSN program.
Tonight, I'm honored to present the Student Excellence Award to our BSN graduate, whose dedication and professionalism truly set him apart. After working for over 22 years as a registered nurse, he has chosen to return to Lone Star College to pursue his BSN, demonstrating a deep commitment to lifelong learning and growth. His excellence is evidenced in the high-quality work he has submitted throughout the program, reflecting strong clinical insight, critical thinking, and a commitment to professional standards. In addition to his professional achievements, he is a devoted husband and father of 4, balancing family, career, and education with determination. It is with great pride that we recognize and celebrate our Student Excellence Award winner tonight, John Benavides. I have y'all awards at the end for the other students.
Families, friends, and distinguished guests, I am pleased to present to you our baccalaureate degree candidates. Graduates, please rise. Come on. It's okay. Okay. It is my honor to invite trustee, just 1 minute and we'll get there. It is my honor to invite trustee Aisha Wilson to the lectern to certify our graduates.
As a member of the Board of Trustees of Lone Star College System, I now confer upon you, each of you, the baccalaureate degree, the requirements for which you have fulfilled or will fulfill this summer, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Graduates, you may be seated. Graduates on the first row, please come forward to your right to receive your diploma. Please welcome to the stage the faculty to present and court their graduates.
Don't ask me. The following students have earned their Bachelor in Applied Technology for Cybersecurity. Christopher Alexander, Honors, magna cum laude. Eduardo Amara, summa cum laude. Seth Baker, summa cum laude. Nicholas Bordash, honors. Kelly Bradley, magna cum laude. Jesse Cabrera. Allie Campbell. Timothy Cooper, summa cum laude. Elisa Diaz, magna cum laude. Daya, cum laude. Rhonda Ferguson. Stephen Fowler, magna cum laude. Garrett Garcia, cum laude. Valerie Gilman, summa cum laude. Valentina Gutierrez, cum laude. Anthony Johnson, magna cum laude. Asma Lee. Quantarius Kimball. Mahida Rahul, magna cum laude. Jared Marcus, cum laude. Isdarli Martinez. Reed Martin, summa cum laude. Kaimayu McDonald. Ofen Mendez Aracha, cum laude. John Mercado, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Mojekwu. Zain Muhammad. Luan Nguyen, summa cum laude. Michael Nguyen, summa cum laude. Patrick O'Brien, summa cum laude. Evelyn Oshimayo Osayande, cum laude. Stephen U. Stephen U, magna cum laude. Paris Perez. Andrew Pai Sohn, summa cum laude. Michael Reyes, magna cum laude. Hi. Giselle Rivas Castillo, summa cum laude. Leticia Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Ooh, cum laude. Give you some extra stuff there. Orlando Solinas Lianza, magna cum laude. Arshdeep Singh, summa cum laude. Dane Sumro, summa cum laude. Richard West. Oh, Miss Shannon Tran, magna cum laude.
The following students have earned their Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Emily Sostada, summa cum laude. Ashley Marlene Aguilera, summa cum laude. Carly Allen, summa cum laude. Melinda Alamendares, summa cum laude. Joshua Bailey, summa cum laude. John Benavides, summa cum laude. Alexander Benz, magna cum laude. Heather Brulia, summa cum laude. Patrice Burnett, summa cum laude. Lauren Camden, summa cum laude. Harley Campbell, summa cum laude. Tanner Counts, summa cum laude. Macy Dubose. Shira Duga King, summa cum laude. Raven Edinburgh, summa cum laude. Julia Eggert, summa cum laude. Inez Fambo, magna cum laude. Carolina Frederick, summa cum laude. Yvette Garcia, summa cum laude. Jasmine Gibson, magna cum laude. Valeria Gutierrez Guzman, summa cum laude. Hilaire Kuzan Imani, summa cum laude. Lorena Hernandez, summa cum laude. Susana Hernandez, summa cum laude. Tanya Hernandez Mares, summa cum laude. Jessica Carr, summa cum laude. Ashley Klum, summa cum laude. Nestle Mata, magna cum laude. Jennifer McDowell, magna cum laude. Goldenera Mariva, magna cum laude. William Merchant, magna cum laude. Sophia Nasari, summa cum laude. Gloria Noake, summa cum laude. Viola Pisani, summa cum laude. Gita Patak, summa cum laude. Melissa Perez. Jessica Pina, summa cum laude. Lisa Pokinghorn, magna cum laude. Caitlin Rackle, summa cum laude. Hannah Reeves, summa cum laude. Darnell Renalik, magna cum laude. Svetlana Resendez, summa cum laude. Kathia Reynosa Carpia, summa cum laude. Beatrice Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Jennifer Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Heather Shelkey, summa cum laude. Abimbola Scott Kelly, summa cum laude. Rachel Skinner, summa cum laude. Jillian Smoke, magna cum laude. Marin Tafisa, cum laude. Rebecca Thompson, summa cum laude. Annette Trahan, summa cum laude. Teresa Trahan, cum laude. Diana Valdez, summa cum laude. Angela Villegas, summa cum laude. Brandy Walters, magna cum laude. Grace Wise, summa cum laude. Quanae Wilkins, magna cum laude.
Is she supposed to court him? Wait. The following students have earned their Bachelors of Applied Science in Emergency Management. Jacob Bailey, cum laude. Candace Bradley Green, magna cum laude. Curtis Garman, magna cum laude. Magda Herrera, magna cum laude. Joshua Johnson, summa cum laude. Daniel Lott. Augustin Martinez. Nairi Madagarza, magna cum laude. Wait, we're going too fast. Arshel Murray, summa cum laude. Gotta go slower. Jeffrey Page, summa cum laude. Abigail Perez, summa cum laude. Yaslin Ramirez, cum laude. Reginald Sharp, summa cum laude. Austin Smith, cum laude. Cameron Spicer. Thank you. That's it. Daisy Swatek, cum laude. Thank you. Patrick Wheatley. Lance Wilson, magna cum laude.
The following students have earned their Bachelors of Applied Science in Energy, Manufacturing, and Trades Management. Mohammed Al-Qadimi, magna cum laude. Archer Ammerman, summa cum laude. David Kwame Darke, summa cum laude. Christopher Brainick, summa cum laude. Kenneth Brody. Shernette Callender. Jo Beth Chavez, magna cum laude. Okay, thank you. Jose Chavez, magna cum laude. Yoretzi Corona, cum laude. Carl Justin Cox, magna cum laude. Edgar Cruz. Nicholas Keith Devine, summa cum laude. Alexis Marie Diaz Montoya. Rebecca Garrett, magna cum laude. Roberto Garza, cum laude. Christopher Grande, summa cum laude. Micah Hall, magna cum laude. Darren Hernandez, magna cum laude. Jackson Hill. Javia Hoyle. Stephen Hughes. Slow. Tyler Johnson. Your son's coming right. Richard Linder, cum laude. Melvin Lomax, summa cum laude. Go Melvin. Say it twice. Alan Lopez Lopez. Ashley Marksberry. Hang tight, Miss Angela. Angela McCoy, magna cum laude. Jake McKee, cum laude. Michael McClellan. Luis Mendez, cum laude. Eric Maserve, summa cum laude. Thank you, Eric. Shamika Miller, magna cum laude. Dominique Mills, cum laude. Jeanette Miranda. Alejandro Morfin, cum laude. David No, cum laude. David Wynn. Jaime Paredes. Jose Pata, summa cum laude. Corey Peak, magna cum laude. Rafael Prales. Brenda Perez Garcia. Paula Pineda Coy, magna cum laude. Reese Ragland, magna cum laude. Javier Reyes. Jose Reyes Lagareta, cum laude. Erica Richard. Darren Roberts. Roderick Robinson, magna cum laude. Angel Rodriguez, cum laude. Christopher Rodriguez. Trinity Ruoff, magna cum laude. Israel Salas, magna cum laude. Manor Saline, magna cum laude. Joe Salgado Felix. Maria Santiago, magna cum laude. Danielle Shackman, cum laude. April Sherrod, cum laude. Christian Silva. Dalton Smith, summa cum laude. Slow down. Jerome Sweet. Carl Terrell. Allison Tufo, summa cum laude. Cindy Turcios. John Vieger. Eunice Valdez Arivalo, magna cum laude. Angel, nope. Ahila Vale Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Alan Ventura. Kanisha Walker. Destiny Warner, magna cum laude. Courtney Woolrich. You're pretty. Zachary Wood, summa cum laude.
But I'm just here for more support. Okay, well, thank you. Do you want?
Yeah, we got to wait till you get to this season.
Everybody's waiting patiently. Yes. Graduate, now is the moment you all have been waiting for. Stand, please. You may now move your tassels to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the Lone Star College class of 2026 baccalaureate graduates. Please stand if you are able and join us in singing the Lone Star College alma mater.
I would like to acknowledge several groups for their efforts and hard work in creating and organizing our commencement celebration this evening. The graduation committee, the staff and volunteers who helped make tonight a success, the family and friends here in person and attending virtually who have played a fundamental role in our graduate success, the administration, faculty, and staff that have made the bachelor programs a success, and if I'm forgetting someone, again, thank you. Please welcome back our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Recones.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank our Board of Trustees, Chancellor Castillo, the wonderful speakers, faculty, and administrators for their contributions to the baccalaureate programs and this commencement. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administrators, graduates, families, and friends, congratulations on this outstanding achievement. All the long nights of studies, the papers, the discussions with fellow students and faculty leading to insights, all are celebrated tonight. Remember, throughout your journey, to take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. Graduates, please keep us informed as you progress through your career. This concludes our ceremony for tonight. Graduates, please remain seated until your row has been released. Guests, please remain seated until all graduates have left.